What's good, everyone? Welcome to another LiveWire Sports Media. All right. It seems like no matter what we do, no matter never lie. The latest numbers for over the weekend for the Caitlin Clark rematch with the villain Angel Reese has skyrocketed to an all-time high for CBS. We all know that Caitlin Clark, every game that she has played, every game that she has played, there's been record-breaking numbers. There has been attendance highs everywhere she go. This Friday, when they travel to Atlanta, which is the area I am in, the game to the State Farm arena where the Atlanta Hawks play it. That just go to show you the impact that this lady has on the game. You could get jealous, you could get mad, you could say, well, hey, Cameron Brink is contributing to viewership, Angel Reese contributing to viewership. One thing for sure, two things for certain. Way that the WNBA is having a hard time catching up to this. I think they didn't expect for this to boom the way it did. I think, but they didn't expect the attention to garner this much of gravity. So check this out. CBS had the Chicago Sky and the Indiana Fever as the most watched basketball WNBA game of any network in 23 years. 23 years. And I think what the league been in existence, 28? So that's 5 years that you had good ratings. And that's probably from the beginning of your existence. But a record of 2.252 million up to comparable game, and which that included the Phoenix Mercury and the New York Liberty. And the game peaked at a nearly 3 million viewers. And you want to know why? Round in the third quarter, Caitlin Clark drove to the basket, had Angel Reese trailing her. She went up to make the layup. Angel Reese tried to swat the ball, which is a basketball play, but it was the right play. A favorite foul was called. That drew more people in because guess what? That clip got circulated more on social media, and the people got people attention. So guess what people did? Went over and clicked to CBS and wanted to see what was going on. And you know they're gonna show the play a zillion times. So you garner that. It's not indicative to understand that CBS knows this rematch was going to garner money. Because see, the first matchup was ESPN, which that broke records. And literally it ended up breaking Caitlin's debut record against the Connecticut Sun. Paramount Plus delivers the most streamed WNBA game ever across households, minutes, and average minutes per audience. Now, somebody said that today that Angel Reese had a high viewership when it was on Twitter streaming. Okay, yeah, all right, but we talk about TV platforms. We're not talking about social media platforms. You know what I'm saying? If you compare Caitlin Clark's viewership numbers to Angel Reese's, it's not even close in the ballpark. It's not even there. It's not even in the vicinity. Let me show you another thing. Because people, I understand people want to give Angel Reese credit. You know, they want to say, hey, she built this. But look at this. 6 networks has set records for the most watched NBA games ever this season. And every single game featured Caitlin Clark. So with that being said, every single game features Caitlin Clark. The rematch between the Mystics tomorrow night is set to be what on, I believe it's on I think it's on NBA TV. Okay. That could draw another big time viewership. And then they're gonna have then they play Friday, and that's gonna be on Ion. Ion can break another record with that because that's what it's gonna do. If you look at it, CVS Fever 2.25 million, ESPN2 with the Fever and Sun, that was last week because they had the Dallas Wings on ESPN and they had the Fever and Sky, if I'm not mistaken, on ES. No, that was on ESPN2. The other one was on ESPN3. That was the game. I think that was Monday night. It could be the same game, but nevertheless, 2.1 million. And the Fever went to the Sun, and they sold out. They small stadium. They small arena. They sold it out. They sold it out. 0.7. ESPN, Suns and Fever. I think that's the first game of the season, and over 1.5 on 1.56 million. So ESPN two outdid what ESPN did for the rematch of the Fever and the Sky. Well, that was the third meeting between the Fever and Sky. Now, Ion with the Fever and the Mystics, 1.2 million. Now, can Caitlin Clark then break that Ion record again this Friday when they play the Atlanta Dream? Who knows? But the numbers will probably be in the following week because guess what? ESPN has the next this Sunday coming up. They have the Fever at the Sky, and that's on ESPN. So can ESPN? I think with that being said, that could be another 2 million rating, and that could break it. Because if you look at this, like I'm showing you, every game that has a high rating, except for NBA TV, had 4.3, and that's with the Fever and the Liberty. But like I said, they could break that tomorrow and that's not mistaken. The Liberty are a good draw. They draw good, decent numbers when they play. So I say this to say that who's carrying who? Who's carrying who? Now people want, I think that, for CBS to have that rating, that high rating and everything like that, I think they wanted to have that high rating. So the fact of the matter is, for them to have that high rating, yeah, they want to build this rivalry between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. They want the narrative, whatever drama they wanted to storyline they want to conjure up. Because you can think about it. When I did my pre-video early in the week about this game, that game leading up. I told you it had everything in the storyline that you needed because it was going to be must-watch TV. The fact of the matter is, Caitlin Clark got hit from behind by Trinity Carter. Then Angel Reese came out, said she wanted to be the villain. It's not about one person. It's about her too. She ain't say, no other rookie came out and said anything about them. They just playing the game. She wants to be in everything. Everything that Caitlin had voices in, she wants to be in that. She wants to continue to, play this victim role 1 minute, want to be the villain the next minute. The storyline had everything coming up into this game Sunday. She had the Joker shoes. She had the the TMZ backlash, and everything like that. Kennedy Carter was quiet this time. She didn't talk. She didn't say nothing. Actually, in one point in the game, all eyes on her when Angel Reese and her collided, and she grabbed. No, her and Caitlin collided, and she grabbed and held Caitlin up for falling. So this rivalry between these two is going to continue. It is going to continue to draw major numbers. Besides that, Caitlin is going to continue to draw fantastic numbers, whether y'all like it or not. Y'all can sit here and say, well, hey, it's about this person, it's about that person. It could be whatever the case may be. Caitlin in a rematch, she has on her 23, 9, 84, 3% from TSN. She had created 43 points, 43.5 points and assists. She was responsible in that game for 51% of the offense when she was on the court. So, like I said, we can sit here and say, hey, Angel Reese ain't doing this, Angel Reese ain't doing that, or Caitlin ain't doing this, or Caitlin ain't doing that. Another clip that I want to show you is tell you about Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese beyond the most watched WNBA TV in 23 years. And also was apparently appointment viewing in the Midwest. The top markets for the Fever in the Sky: Indianapolis 4.4, Memphis 2.6, Hartford New Haven 2.5, Columbus 2.2, Chicago and Las Vegas 2.1. So I'm just, you can say whatever you want. You could cut it. It's like a pie. You can slice it in many slices you want. It's all going to eat the same. Caitlin Clark is above a shadow of doubt the main attraction. And people just need to stop saying, hey, oh, it's about these other ladies. They bringing in views. No, they're not bringing in views like that. They're not bringing in attendance like that. The Chicago Sky High's attendance this year was 10,000, and they had that in the with the same night, the day before Caitlin Clark didn't play the Mystics to a sold out crowd, 20,000. So my thing is this here is we all know, and that's why Caitlin gets a lot of backlash because they know she moves the needle. She does the things that is must-see TV. Everywhere this team goes, it's must-see TV. Every time she hits a jumper from deep, it's must-see TV. Every time she throws a nasty assist, it's must-see TV. Whether she getting a block to seal the game, it's must-see TV. Yeah. So let's not get it twisted, guys. And if y'all didn't know, I'm going to show it to you again. Take a good look. Do I need to say more? Nah, I don't think so. This is LiveWire Sports Media. Continue to like, comment, subscribe. Until then, peace.